Hi everyone, it's Vinny. I have a really cool review today, and I'm going to be reviewing the Veggia 1. It's a Veggia 1 all-in-one nutritional shake in the vanilla chai flavor. And this product I got at Wegmans when it was on sale for, I think it was $9. I don't know if they were discontinuing that particular flavor or that store was just taking it off the shelf. But they have other Veggia flavors. There's chocolate, chocolate raspberry, vanilla, and this is a plant-based protein, so it's all vegan. It's got 20 grams of protein, 6 servings of greens, 50% of your daily vitamins and minerals. It's got fiber, omega-3, antioxidants. It's got probiotics for a healthy gut microbiome. It's non-GMO verified. It's made without dairy or soy ingredients. It's 100% recycled. It's gluten-free and certified vegan. And it's only 170 calories per serving, which is 1 scoop. The nutrition is really good. It's actually made from decently whole ingredients. They have calcium from seaweed, and it tells you the website. It shows you all the wonderful claims on the back. The packaging is definitely eye-appealing, but it's got, I like how it even compares it. It's got more probiotics, the same as a cup of yogurt. It's got the same amount of antioxidants as 3.3 cups of blueberries. It's got as much omega-3 as 2.3 servings of salmon, as much protein as 3.6 medium eggs. It's got kale, spirulina, cholera in there. It's got the same amount of fiber as 3.2 slices of whole wheat bread, and a ton of different vitamins and minerals. And if you open it inside, it smells, it definitely, you smell the chai, you smell the vanilla. It smells very fresh, which is pretty cool. And you get a scoop in here, and it's hard to see, but that's what it looks like inside. It's very powdery. And I use this twice, and I absolutely love this protein powder, because once in a while I'll do supplements. If I'm working out, or if I'm running, or going to a lot of yoga, I want to build up muscle, so I'll take this. This is really good for muscle building, for weight loss, and for an overall healthy body. It's great for people that are either trying to detox or in the recovery of anything, whether it be an injury or something like that. It's really good for older people that you want to give them the good nutrition. My grandpa, I give him this, and he actually likes this flavor a lot. It's either this, no, I think he likes the chocolate raspberry better, but I think this one's really good in the fall. This is one safe supplement because everything is at least 50%. So a majority of the other vitamins and minerals you can get from food, but this gives you a nice little boost in case you're falling short of just a little bit. So I rate this product a perfect 5 out of 5. A great product. It is a little pricey, but it's well worth the money, and you can get it on sale at some Wegmans. They do sell it on sale. Some websites online sell it on sale. And you definitely pay for what you get because it is whole foods. It's no sugar added. I will say though, because the directions with this are pretty self-explanatory, you pretty much just mix this with at least 8 ounces. No, it says mix 1 level scoop with 12 ounces of ice cold water or non-dairy beverage, or blend into a smoothie. So basically what I learned with this product is that it does have a grainy flavor that's not that pleasant if it's mixed incorrectly. Do not expect to mix this with a spoon and in a glass like this. Even one of the glasses with a shaker, it was difficult, but it worked. I always say mix this in a blender always. Even if it's just your water and your non-dairy milk, it mixes better that way. It gets all that powdery lumps out. So that's my only one thing I gotta say with that, is that when mixing wise, you have to be very careful with this because it doesn't mix well with water. I've done water in a smoothie and it was no problem, but I usually mix it with almond milk in a jug, or I just throw it in a blender. And that's the one thing that I have for you guys I'm gonna be doing for you, is I'm gonna do a recipe that I've made. It's one of my favorite kale smoothies that you can tweak it 12 different ways to make different flavors. You can do different spices, different extracts, and it's a really good basic smoothie for vegans or for those of you that are trying to be healthier. And I will be back in my kitchen and I will show you guys my recipe. Okay, so for my smoothie, I'm getting out my handy Vitamix, and I'm gonna be using a handful of fresh kale. And you can do curly, you can do pretty much whatever kale you want. I did the curly kale. And I got, and by the way, this is organic and locally grown. I got 2 organic bananas that I sliced up and I put in the freezer. I have veggie powder, and I'm gonna go get my almond milk, vanilla extract, and cashews that I soaked for overnight. All right, so I put in my kale. Next, I'm gonna add my frozen bananas. And then with my almond milk, that's the liquid I'm gonna be using. I have an ounce measure on the side, and there is a mark for 12, which is about right here. Here we go. And I have cashews that I soaked. You want to soak your cashews at least 4 hours or overnight like I did. And I'm going to go add them in. And the cashews are great because they give the smoothie a creamy consistency, a nice flavor, and it adds protein and healthy fat in your diet. So next I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla extract, so I'll be right back in a second. Okay guys, I'm sorry my camera stopped working there for a second. I think it might have been the battery, but I did try to film me putting the scoop in there. It was pretty simple. I just took 1 scoop here and I poured it in there. And actually I could have done a little bit more, so I'm gonna do that now. But you do a little bit of this, and then I did like a pinch of like the vanilla bean paste. You just squeeze it. Because what I found was that doing vanilla bean paste, you get a more true, more real vanilla flavor versus the extract. You taste it more, and it adds that almost like dessert-like flavor to it. So it adds that sweetness, and you still have the health and the quality of your smoothie that you're making. So you can even add other spices. I've added ginger for like the winter time. I've done cloves, some of the antiviral herbs that keep you healthy during cold and flu season. You can add in here too. You can really change up the smoothie, like I said, 12 different ways. You can do different greens. Maybe instead of bananas, you can do apples or something. I even put probiotic powder in there if you're not, I do probiotic powder if I'm not using Veggia. So that's another option. So what I do next is plain and simple. You put the lid on. And then I'm gonna blend this on, start on low and work my way up. Okay, so I blended it for about a minute to a minute and a half. I'm gonna go put some in a glass and I'm gonna come back with the tasting. All right, everyone, I am back and I'm ready to try my smoothie that I made. It's a lovely, vibrant green color, and that's what I love about green smoothies is that, well, green is my favorite color, and being a vegan, I always think it's funny because a lot of the foods that we do eat are green. They come from green seaweed, delicious green vegetables, and all that. So I'm gonna go try this. It's very, very delicious, very sweet without any extra added sugar. You get that nice hint of vanilla from the Veggia and from the vanilla bean paste. And another really good thing about this smoothie is that it's kid friendly, so if you're a vegan family and you have children who are vegan, you can make this smoothie for a dessert or a breakfast. If, like, let's say they're on the go with high school or you're in a rush, you can quickly make the smoothie, pour some extra, put it in the fridge, and easily clean the blender. Because for those of you that don't know, having a Vitamix is great because you get better quality smoothies, and the blender is very easy to clean. And being a vegan, it's really, you really want to be able to cook and know your foods better. You have to be a little bit more conscious of that. But I think we're like that anyway. So when you have a blender like this, you can make delicious smoothies. And when you have a really good protein powder like Veggia, the smoothies are absolutely amazing. It kind of tastes like ice cream, and you would never know there's a handful of kale in there or that there's protein powder loaded with nutrients, because some of the other vegan protein powders can be very chalky in flavor, in texture, and this is not chalky in texture whatsoever. It's a smoothie that goes down very smoothly. And it's good because you get all the nutrition. So Veggia protein powder, 5 out of 5 stars. Like, comment, subscribe down below, and let me know in the comments what you guys think of my recipe. I'm gonna post it in the comments and maybe do a blog post on it. But I highly recommend making this because it really does taste like ice cream. It tastes like a smoothie that there's no ice cream in there. The cashews help that. You can even add dates in there if you want for extra sweetness. But the Veggia powder already gives it enough sweetness to it. So I'll see you guys soon, and I hope to do some more recipe videos with you. Maybe even some different smoothies that I know how to make and my own recipes that I've made myself. So I will see you guys soon.